Hey, how's it going, guys? This is GRECO, and I just wanted to put something together for Ken and the tortoise community to just talk about my journey as I'm going through and building my histogram. And this is basically um, my documentation of the last 100 trades, and I plan on doing something like this. Hopefully maybe like 10 or 15 minutes, just like a debrief, and just talk about not only my histogram, but what I'm actually doing, and what's working and what's not working, and kind of some insights that maybe could help some others out there. And I know, as you know, my journey as a trader is just has not been a straight line, and just some things that I'm finding that are helping me, and the results are kind of taking care of themselves. So let me just kind of jump right in. So what I want to talk about today is a couple of things. First of all, habits, how habits are important and what I do every single day. Coaches that I have in my life, accountability partners, how spirituality has been really important for me. Fear, how I deal with fear and how I look at fear. I'm building a chart database through EVERNOTE, so I'm going to show you guys that. And I do a daily video journal, and then finally I'm going to show you my histogram. So let's jump right in. So habits. So for me, I always, what I used to do, I should say, is come up with a goal and just focus on that goal. Maybe it was a financial goal or a trading goal or a weight loss goal or something like that, and would struggle and not get the goal, and couldn't figure out why. And it turns out for me is that my habits and my behaviors were just not aligned or consistent to make that goal possible. So now I reverse engineer, say, okay, well, this is the goal, right? So this is the goal, and then from there I say, well, what habits or what program do I have to design? And in that program, there's going to be habits, and what do I have to design to do that? So that's been difficult for me, because habits, for me at least, behaviors are hard to change. But once you're committed to a goal, you'll have the desire, and you'll be able to push through. And you know, there's definitely times when I fall off and don't do it the right way, or don't do it perfect, but that's okay. That's part of it too. So these are the daily habits that I track every single day, and basically comes down to exercise, meditation, doing some type of actualization or spiritual work, and doing my journaling. So I've really reframed my approach. Like in the past, when I would look at a situation as goal-oriented, I would say, well, what is my P&L for the day? Or like, what does the scale say for the day, or etc. So, and I would judge myself on that. And now I simply say, well, these are the habits that I need to work on every single day. And by the way, these habits don't only help me in trading. I mean, they help me. What I like about these habits that I've picked is that they help me across different goals that I'm trying to accomplish. You know, so like, for example, going for a walk. A walk helps my health goals. It also gives me a time to think and process things. It's good for stress. It's good for my spirituality. So meditation. I mean, meditation helps for many things for me. It gives me a chance to clear my mind. It gives me a chance to have insights that I wouldn't otherwise have, and so on and so forth. So just having these habits built into my day, and just looking at, hey, did I have a good day or a bad day? And it's based on, am I doing my daily habits? And that transitions to the results from there. Coaches. I believe coaching is important. I have Ken, I have Libby Adams, and I have Eric, who's a coach that I utilize in my business, in my financial planning business. But just having someone, like as an example, one of the things that I committed to, again, as a habit, is to post my charts every night in the chat room, and Ken gives me feedback. One of the things that I do is Libby Adams. I did her 28-day course, and we speak once a week, sometimes for a short period of time, sometimes longer, but just to have an accountability person to kind of look over my work, see what I'm doing, and see what feedback I can get. That's been really helpful for me. Now, this accountability partners, this is probably, for me, has been over the last I would say about the last year or so, about the last year, I've developed some accountability partners in my life in different areas of my life. I have trading accountability partners. I have spiritual accountability a partner. And really what this does for me is it allows me on a consistent basis to come to a space. Sometimes it's once a week. Other times it's every couple of weeks. But to come to a space and where I feel safe, and we have similar goals and aspirations in that domain, whatever it is that we're working on. And the best part of it, it's free, and it's done over Zoom, so it's very convenient. So it's really been an area of I have Tom, Lisa, Matt, Luke, Rod, and Graham. I have 6 accountability partners, and we all work on different things. And just for me, this has been life-changing. I mean, this really has been life-changing for me, is because we share interests, we share respect, we share trust, and most importantly, we're honest, right? So we're honest, and sometimes there's things that we say to each other that we don't really want to hear, but it's just another checkpoint along the way of having, just as the name, accountability, having someone to be accountable to go to. Like, for example, Tom and I, we meet every single day, and we review our trades bar by bar. And sometimes there's other things that we want to discuss, maybe the psychology of our trading or whatever's happening, and we do that. So just having that has been great. So accountability partners, I must say, it's not easy to find, because to find someone that you share some sort of rapport and way that you like to work. I mean, and then also finding people that are actually follow through. I mean, I've tried with a lot of different people. Many people don't do what they say they're going to do. Like, let's have this meeting, and then they cancel, or so on and so forth. So finding the right partners, it will take some trial and error, at least in my experience. But once it gets going, it's just so beneficial for both sides that it's just been great. It's just been absolutely great, and I can't stress that enough, as having some good accountability partners. Spirituality. I mean, for me, spirituality really, it's not about having a belief system or a religion. It's just really my main goal every single day is to just be at peace. And that's spirituality for me, is being at peace. And when I'm at peace, I do everything better, and it's a lot more fun, and the experience is better. So spirituality for me is doing things every single day to keep me centered, or as Ken calls it, the 0 state. I call it peace. Being at peace, and not too high, not too low, not too excited, not too depressed, just being present and being aware, and just being able to just have things just roll off as they come. And that's my spirituality journey. That's what it means to me, and that's what I work on. Fear. Now, fear, of course, can be a big part in trading. And in my experience, fear, anytime you're trying to do something that is performance-based, fear is not something that's going to be helpful. And I have this documentary that I watch. I don't know if you guys have heard of Alex, but there's a documentary called Free Solo. And this guy has done all types of mountain climbing on these ridiculous, as you can see in some of these pictures here, with no ropes. And basically what this helps me look at is say, look, the minute he starts experiencing some fear, he dies, right? He literally, if he starts to get caught up and wrapped up in the fear of, if I slip, I'm dead, he's probably gonna make a mistake. So that's not the time to worry about fear. Once you're up there, that's not the time. Just like when you're in a trade, and also puts in perspective, like, what am I afraid of? I'm going to lose 1 R. What am I afraid of? really what I'm afraid of is that I won't manage my risk, and that I've done that before. That's really what I'm afraid of having that fear. What if I don't manage my risk? Well, when I'm trading is not the time for that. I have to set myself up in a way that when I'm trading, I don't have to worry about my risk. I just worry about performing in the best way without fear. So I'm always working towards that. Of course, fear does come up for me, but really trying to get to a state where I'm trading without fear, and that's something that's important to me. I've utilized Evernote as building a database of my charts. So every single day, I will go in and I will take snapshots of my charts, and besides posting them in the room, I also have them in Evernote, and there's also my notes that go along with that. And so now I'm able at any time to just pull up. I have about 40 or 50 days worth of charts at this point, and it's just a really nice resource that to just be able to pull it up as my journal and as my database. Then I have my daily video journal. I will do a daily debrief, just take a video and then store that with all my journaling that I do, and that's just a way sometimes to, first of all, it's convenient. I can do it as I'm driving. I can do it as I'm going for a walk. I don't have to be sitting down and writing it, and it just comes out, seems for me, just a lot more fluid, and just gathers my thoughts. And I have many times gone back and rewatched what I was thinking, and just even studying, watching myself saying things, and just the language that I'm using, and my mood and how I'm saying things is just really helping me in this self-discovery journey that I'm on. And then finally, I just want to look at my histogram. So this is what I'm going to be showing you now is a 100 trade histogram. I actually ran it 2 different ways, and the reason why I did that is I did have one outsized win of 17R. So I did run the actual numbers with that win in it, but also without the win in it to see what those numbers would look like. So in this first histogram that I'm going to show you, again, it's 100 trades, 40% winners, 43% losers, 17% scratch, and my winners are getting paid 1.91, and my losses are getting paid are losing 0.74. Okay, so that's what that looks like. So cumulative R right around 45. And you see my rolling average R, my trade sequence plot, and my cumulative R. So this is as you can see, my max win here is 17. So this includes a 17R win. Now the next one does not include the outsized win of 17R. Instead, I put that in just as 2R. So in this situation, the number is going to be the same. The only thing that changes is going to be the win. So the average win is going to be 1.51. So this one's going to be about 2 to 1. And here's the results with this. So, I mean, actually, that one outsized win, made up a decent amount of R, but the numbers, I mean, just looking at this without the 17R, even if that doesn't happen again, the numbers look okay to me. So, I mean, and I guess my lesson there is that, that's not, that 17R win had nothing to do with me. In other words, that was the easiest trade I ever managed because it just kept on going in my direction. But the, working between -1R and +2R is what this is showing. And you'll see some 4Rs and 3Rs and 2Rs. So those are some, above average wins, but, not exceptional R. So it would be nice to have those big wins once a month. I'm open to that. But I also am aware of the fact that that had nothing to do with me. I do believe that sometimes, maybe once a month, once every 100 trades, I'll have one like that, which will be really good for my performance. But I'm not going to count on that. So I'm really focusing on these numbers without the 17R, and I do expect from time to time to get one of those, and that's fine. But that has nothing to do with what I do day in and day out. So I just want to do a quick debrief, about 15 minutes here, and I'm just going to keep on working. I'll be in the chat room, and if anyone has any questions, feel free to reach out. I'm finding that just having accountability partners and helping others, and then there's always something in it for me. Selfishly, I get something out of it. So Yeah, just hope this helps, and I plan on doing these. I guess it's about every once a month and a half or so when I get 100 trades in. So, thanks, guys.